Tony Robbins he's built an empire around one powerful idea. If you want to change your life, take massive action. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Don't overthink it. Decide what you want to do, commit to it, and go for it. And I agree with him up to a point because action matters. Because when you make a choice and you don't take action, then it's just a thought. You can't create a different life without making some choices. Nothing changes until something moves. But here's where I disagree with Tony, is because massive action without the right energetic alignment creates massive struggle. There's something called energetic alignment. I've been studying this and researching it for over 30 years, and it is so true. Where people go wrong, where we make our mistake, is we ignore energy. Now, energy is in fact 100% of who you are. You're not who in the mirror, you're the energy that created what in the mirror. Think about that for a second. The day you die, who in the mirror stays here? The energy leaves. Energy creates everything. It creates everything. All of your choices you make, all of the decisions you make, all of the actions you make and take are created and run and controlled by your energy. This can cause you to work harder, move faster, sacrifice more, while taking you further away from the life you actually want. Let me tell you, one of the challenges with energy is people get caught up where there's too many options and they can't make a choice, or they just get busy but they aren't productive, or maybe energetically they're always speaking up and voicing their opinion just because they want to be heard. The energy's driving that. Or they overgive until they get resentful. I can give you 1,000 different reasons how energy creates all of the suffering in your life. Because action itself isn't the answer. The energy beneath your action determines where the action will take you. And when it's out of alignment, then you get into resistance, struggle, and suffering. You can be disciplined, determined, and completely committed, but still create a life that doesn't feel like your own because you're doing something that somebody else has suggested that works for them, but it may not be a fit for you. When you notice other people, notice that they're different. They don't just look different, they're energetically different. Notice their energy. Notice what they laugh at. Notice what bothers them. Notice how their energy moves. Notice the difference in their energy. See, you can achieve everything that you thought that you wanted, but realize that none of it resolved the discomfort and the resistance and suffering that you undertook while you were doing it. I'm Bill Heinrich with True Life Purpose. Now I've just released a 9-book series on energy called the Aligned Life Series. You can read about it at the alignedlifeseries.com. I've made a commitment to do 25 videos in 25 days on YouTube, and I'm counting down. This is video 24. So I want to talk about the danger of putting action first. Action changes circumstances. But if the energy creating these circumstances remains unchanged, you're going to continue recreating the same internal experience in different physical forms. Think about it. Excuse me. You have friends who have problems with relationships. You have friends who have problems with money. You have friends who have problems taking action. They just repeat the same cycle over and over again. This isn't conscious choice or intellect that's creating that. It's energy, the energy that's driving them. How about if you've ever worked really hard to get something only to discover that achieving it didn't give you what it expected? It may have given you in the physical world what you expected, more money, a house, a car, but it didn't give you what you felt you wanted inside. You didn't feel the sense of fulfillment from it. All you ended up with was a lot of hard work and more material things. Maybe you built a business, you reached the revenue goal, you got the promotion, you bought the house, you found the relationship, you created the image of success. You thought, when I finally get there, I'm going to feel secure. I'll feel confident. I'll be able to relax. I'll have it made. I'll know that I've got it made. Then you reach the destination and something's missing. Perhaps you're satisfied for a few days, but then the old anxiety returned. I deal with this all the time with clients. I work strictly with clients on their energy, having you understand your energy and what allows you to succeed at a higher level. Now, there's another side of energy that hard work and action can't replace. And that's in manifestation. That's in the ability to create feelings, to create energy of how it's going to feel, what it's going to be like. What are you after internally when you're going after this particular goal or you want to accomplish or do something? You're much better off to go after the energetic feeling of it than you are the physical aspect. For instance, let's say you want to build a business and you want to exceed a certain amount of dollars in revenue. Don't limit yourself. Notice what energy, what it will be like when you have the revenues to operate your business at that level without the hard work. You don't need to necessarily have the hard work. It can get created in many different ways. But you'll know what it feels like when you get there because you'll feel fulfilled inside. This, what I'm telling you, is so accurate and so true that when you connect to it, it changes your life instantly. It's called energetic alignment, being in alignment, because everybody is different. And where we're different, even though we look different or we may sound different, but the real difference is the energy that we're putting out. That's what makes our life purpose. That's what makes us unique. That's what creates a unique gift that we're here to share. Maybe you surrounded yourself by the evidence of success, but you still feel exhausted, dissatisfied, or disconnected. Is that the case? It is with many people. The physical result can't fulfill the energetic need you expected to resolve what you were after. Two people can work 12 hours a day. One's creating from inspiration, purpose, and genuine excitement. The other is running from fear of failure, rejection, insignificance, judgment, maybe not having enough. One person wakes up because they feel called to create something meaningful. The other wakes up early because laying in bed and resting makes them feel guilty, like they should be working harder. One person pursues growth, the other sees possibilities that they want to experience. This is true right now. I've written this 9-book series. I've released all 9 books at once. This is a work of passion. It's 30 years of research and experience, 17 years experience with coaching, and I'm doing it to share this secret with the world. I have worked with hundreds of people, and people just don't understand this. They don't look at their energy. They don't understand their energy. And there's a number of factors that come in and affect our energy, many different factors. So just the fact that you're listening to this, if you're still at this point in this video, something I'm saying is catching your attention. Remember this, you're unique, you have gift to share, and all of that is in you right now. You don't need to add anything. Nothing. You don't need to add anything. You need to subtract what doesn't serve you energetically. You need to subtract the stories and beliefs that don't support who you truly are. That's what's most important. I'm Bill Heinrich with True Life Purpose Now. My 9-book series is called the Aligned Life Series. You can go to thealignedlifeseries.com. I have a school on the school platform, the Aligned Life Academy at school. It's free to join. You can get all kinds of additional information. I hope that you'll pay attention to what I said, because this is so true, and completely and totally you can change your life in a second. Remember, when you make changes and you transcend or you transform from energy, it's resistant free and it's sustainable. You don't have to learn anything, you just have to stop doing certain things. If you want to know more about it, you can go to speaktobill.com. I'd be more than happy to do a 1-hour consultation with you and show you what's standing in your way, blocking you and holding you back. I'm Bill Heinrich with True Life Purpose Now.